It took months to complete my visa process. I was waiting and frustration.
I had to spend every day thinking about how I would do everything and how I would bring everything together.
In a nutshell, the process for me was very exhausting.
The most vulnerable people are third country nationals, and also in their country, they don't even have an Austrian embassy or consulate.
Praktisch nie irgendwer.
Die Arbeitsabläufe, die dürfen nicht mehr länger auf sich warten.
Das passt auch zu den Schilderungen eines Mitarbeiters.
Und das führt dann dazu, dass ganz viele Antragsteller nicht schnell informiert werden.
Yes, I got this list in terms of those countries of nationals, they do not require visa to enter Austria. And overall, it's 63 countries or regions.
You can't predict this required documents and the time.
My joy of getting the admission was very short-lived.
I applied at MA35 in the mid of July. So I only arrived in the December, but in the meantime I was following my courses online.
I am from communications background. I worked with government, I worked with UN. And after that, I kind of had patience with bureaucracy.
After submitting my documents, I haven't heard anything for more than 3 months.
Patience is the key there.
Friends and family ask about the process and still you can't say.
Bangladesh, Mongolia, Sri Lanka, those countries, they do not have Austrian embassies or consulates.
I went to the embassy, which is in Delhi, of course, the capital city, and I live almost 1700 kilometers far from Delhi, which is really time consuming to me. And I just call to them and make an appointment. They have issued me an appointment, like a grace period of 2 months.
So I have to travel all the way from Sri Lanka to New Delhi to apply for my visa. This is additionally cost of money and time.
6 months I have already spent in India before coming to the host country. And it doesn't mean that once you're here, you have everything.
Unstable. Unstable because mentally, physically, you're moving to a new country, and with the immigration process being so hard, you stand there and you think to yourself that I've done everything I could, but I still feel helpless.
There's no mechanism to check your status, how it's going.
I had a lot of friends in Vienna who went. I wouldn't say they went, I would say they were made to go every week or every second week, and they didn't have any response. They didn't get any answers either. After submitting the bunch of documents and getting the visa, it was a complete silence for me, complete.
I think we could do something collectively. Like, for example, recently I've been working on, the things I wish I had known before arriving in Vienna, kind of a guidebook for third country nationals. Each of us can contribute a little bit in terms of sharing, some of the lessons you learned.
Getting updates about your process, that would make a big difference to those applicants.
If you see some other countries, maybe countries like Estonia, where everything is quite digitized, Austria can take this as an example how technology can, incorporate in real world.
If they could actually recruit people with migrant background, maybe they will have more empathy.
Bureaucracy somewhere needs to change slowly and take one step at a time, because it's not really changing the paperwork, it was changing the mindset of people.
Officials actually can know multiple language and probably make those migrants feel more home.
We are micro and the system is macro, but each of us micro people are making the system.
I'm very proud that I'm contributing a lot to Austrian society.
We can think, we can logically, rationalize. But in the end, when the visa comes, that's a different joy.